Hello, I'm Dr. Cliff, and welcome to International Supply Chain Management. That's Management 3750. If you have been anywhere in America in the last 6 months, you have probably heard people asking about supply chain management. And that's been the first time, at least in my lifetime, it's been the first time that supply chain management has been so popular in the press and in the media. Probably what you've heard is people asking, where's the toilet paper? What's up with the supply chain? And why can't we get toilet paper at the grocery store? Or what's up with medical masks? How come there's a shortage of medical masks? And why can't we just start producing twice as many or 3 times as many or 4 times as many? And along with those medical masks, it's, well, where do they come from? And if they come from another country, how come we buy our medical supplies from another country? Those are all supply chain related questions, and those are all things that we're going to address in this class. So welcome to the class. This is going to be a short video. I just want to show you primarily kind of where things are. I know that you have different instructors, and different instructors use D2L differently. So sometimes the first task that you as a student has is just trying to figure out, where does your instructor put material, and where do you go to know what to do and when something's due. So again, everybody has a different format, a different method for doing that. I'll show you mine, and mine is true for any of the classes that I teach. So if you were in another class with me, it would look the same way. This is our home page. Hopefully everybody knows how to get to the home page. There's just a little bit of general information there, and then really always where you're going to want to go is the content. Okay, so over in content, what you're going to see is that material is grouped into modules. So we got some reference information that just tells you a little bit about the class in general. But then you'll see we have 6 modules, and each module has a theme or a topic. And what we've done with supply chain management is we've modeled this class around careers, and that's probably different than just about any other class you've ever taken. Rather than modeling the class around chapter 1 is forecasting, and chapter 2 is inventory management, and chapter 3 is some other topic, we've always wanted our supply chain program and our supply chain students to be focused on careers. What can I do? What kind of job can I go get? So our modules for this class are focused not around a specific topic, but around a specific type of job that you would get. Okay, so you can see that the modules, supply chain careers is module 1, and that's just sort of an overview of all the different types of careers that are available in supply chain. And then we kind of pick up at that point with module 2 is a planning. A lot of jobs have to do with being a planner. Then module 3 is sourcing, which is like purchasing. You'll see jobs having to do with buying or procurement. Module 4 is making. Module 5 is delivering and returning, which is like a logistics. And then module 6 isn't so much a specific job, it's integrating, sort of showing you how all these different functions, supply chain functions, actually work together. So that's what your modules look like. Within a given module, it's going to look the same. So there's always going to be a career spotlight within the module. That's going to be some videos or maybe links to something to read that have to do with what is that job like. So that's really where you're going to get the sort of the career focus, is what do people do that are doing this type of job. Your career spotlight, there's going to be a skills development. Those are going to be either, again, videos or some kind of tutorial teaching you some skill that you would need to do that particular type of job. So for instance, we're in module 3, which is a sourcing module. That's kind of a purchasing or procurement type of position. The career spotlight is going to be somebody telling you what they do in purchasing. The skills development are the type of skills that you need in order to work in purchasing or procurement. Then there's going to be an assignment, so that's going to be taking some of the skills that you've learned and doing some type of actual task. That's something that's going to be graded. Then there'll be a discussion, so we use the discussion board, probably like you do in most online classes, where I want the class to get used to communicating with each other. The topic will always be related to whatever the module is, and then there'll be a quiz. And you can see I don't have the quiz available here yet, but there will be a quiz. So every module is going to look the same. You're going to get some information about what a job in that field looks like. You're going to get some information about some skills that you need in order to do that job. You're going to get a chance to show me that you actually can use the skill that we've taught you in an assignment. You're going to get a chance to do some discussion, to communicate with other people in the class about what they know about that particular job, and then a quiz. So I think that pretty much lays out every module is going to look that same, so it's going to be sort of rinse repeat every week. If you got any questions, feel free to get in touch with me. If you're lost or you're struggling on trying to figure out what to do or when it's due, be sure to get in touch with me right away. Summer classes in particular move fast, so we need to make sure that we know how to navigate. And I hope that you enjoy International Supply Chain Management. Hopefully most of you are already in the supply chain concentration. It's a hot field right now. There's lots of jobs available, and in particular because of this pandemic and all the disruptions that we've seen in supply chain management, there's going to be a lot of really interesting stuff going on out there in the professional world. So it'd be an exciting time to be part of a supply chain management team.